Hi students, here we are going to discuss NCERT question number 8 from the current electricity. Let us start. Here, read the question carefully. A heating element using a nichrome connected to a 230 volt supply draws an initial current 3.2 ampere and which is settles in few seconds it comes to steady value like a 2.8 ampere. And what is the steady temperature of the heating element if the room temperature is 27 degrees Celsius? They're asking to find what is the steady temperature. They're asking to find what is the steady temperature, and also they mentioned temperature coefficient alpha. Let us take the data. Initial current I'll say I1, which is 3.2 ampere, and steady current in few seconds it will come to steady state. In that case, steady current I2 will be equal to 2.8 ampere, and initially, which is at room temperature T1 27 degrees Celsius, and what is the steady state temperature they're asking to find. And also the given data coefficient of temperature coefficient of the resistor 1.7 into 10 power minus 4 per degree Celsius. Usually you may get the doubt, sir, why it is 3.2 ampere, why it is 2.8 ampere, why it is reducing the current. See here, let me take the circuit. This is the heating element of the nichrome wire, whatever it is, and here it is connected to a high voltage 230 volt DC current, DC supply, 230 volt DC supply connected initially, which is at 27 degrees Celsius. That means at room temperature. At room temperature, there is initially current is flowing. Then temperature is less. When temperature is less, resistance will be less, current will be more. Students, are you following? Initially the current is flowing and this is at a room temperature 27 degrees Celsius. No heating effects was there. But once the current is flowing through that, the heating effects of the current will develop. That means the resistance of this heating element will increase because its temperature is going to increase. Due to the increasing of the temperature, why it is increasing? Because of heating effects of the current. The current is flowing, the resistance will oppose the current, then heating effects will take place. Due to the heating effects, temperature will increase. When temperature increases, resistance also increases. Temperature increase, resistance also increase. When resistance increase and the current will decrease. See, that's why initially 3.2 ampere. Why? Because it is at room temperature. Initially there is no heating effects for a few seconds, then current will be maximum 3.2 ampere. It is slightly higher than this 2.8. After fraction of seconds, what will happen? This current will become 2.8 ampere because heating effects will be developed. Due to these heating effects, temperature of the heating element increases, temperature of the resistor increases. Temperature increases means resistance also increases. Temperature increases, resistance also increases. That's why when resistance increases, current will decrease 2.8 ampere. You may get doubt, sir, after 2.8 ampere it may why you are calling steady, why don't it decrease further? Because when it attains the steady current, when it attains the steady state, what will happen? Whatever the heating produced in this element that will be dissipated to surroundings. Whatever the heat produced in this element, that will be given to surroundings. Exchange to surroundings. Then it will become steady. Let us start. First find the initial resistance. Initial resistance is less as per the Ohm's law, V equal to IR, R equal to V by I. V by I1. V is a 230 volt by current I1 is 3.2 ampere, which is equal to 230 by 3.2. You will get 71.875 ohm. And resistance R2 equal to V by I2. V is same 230 volt battery, current is 2.8 ampere, then resistance will become 230 by 2.8, you will get 82.143 ohm. See students, here 71 71 approx, here 82 approx. Resistance increase after a few seconds, that's why current decreased to 2.8 ampere. They are asking to find what is the temperature, steady state temperature. Steady state temperature, how much? See here, R2 equal to, I am going to use the relation R2 equal to R1 into 1 plus alpha T2 minus T1. R2 equal to R1 into 1 plus alpha T2 minus T1. Temperature resistance relation. R2, you know, R2 is, just now you got 82.143 ohm equal to R1 is 71.875 into 1 plus alpha, also given in the question, 1.7 into 10 power minus 4 T2 minus T1. T2 is unknown, we need to find. T1 is 27 degrees Celsius. Then 82.143, you multiply this one, 71.875 into 1, 71.875 plus 71.875 into 1.7 into 10 power minus 4 into T2 minus 27, then 82.143 minus 71.875 equal to 71.875 into 1.7 into 10 power minus 4 into T2 minus 27. Next, this I'll write T2 minus 27 equal to 82.143 minus 71.875. Here it is multiplying, the other side it will become divide. Simplify this, and around you will get this value as 840.35. Use the logarithm, students. Then T2 equal to 840.35 minus, it will become plus 27, equal to 867.35 degrees Celsius. This is the temperature. See, what is the temperature difference? Initially it is 27 degrees Celsius. See, such a large temperature change. 27 degrees Celsius, this is 867.35 degrees Celsius. That's it. Once again, see the student. Here 230 volt battery. Here there is a heating element. Initially, it is at room temperature 27 degrees Celsius. That's why more current is there, less temperature. And when after some time, what will happen? Due to heating effects, temperature will increase. Resistance will also be increased. Current will be reduced to slightly changes to 3.2 to 2.8. The temperature we are going to find. Alpha is mentioned. R1 first resistance V by I. Next, R2 is this one, V by I2. Once you know the R1 and R2, temperature dependence relation R2 equal to R1 into 1 plus alpha T2 minus T1. Substitute the values, calculate the T2.